I just had a cool conversation.
It's just my opinion.
Hey everybody, how you doing? And welcome to Sway. That's right, welcome to the channel where I give you my absolute honest opinion, and I don't give a flying how you feel about it. And yes, I'm taking another walk. And as I told you, I got an operation coming up this year. Doctor wants me to quit smoking, so I've been doing less and less, trying to do, I can't quit cold turkey. And one of the surgeons said to me to do the e-cigarettes and things like that. And, because of the fact that I used to work at a smoke shop, I know I can get a good deal from the owner, but I'm trying to do it little by little, cold turkey, because I don't want to have to go from one nicotine to another nicotine and all that stuff. I just had this really cool conversation as I'm walking. I went to the bodega near my house. I had this really cool conversation, and it was a guy with his two kids. He had one of those scooters, those like moped scooter things. And I was asking him, and he's, because I had my phone and everything out, and I was like, no, don't worry, I'm not recording you. And he goes, no, it's okay, I'm good with it, don't worry about it, I'm good, don't worry, you have your right. And I was like, no, I know, but it's like people, they usually freak out when you see a camera or whatever, so I just want to. But anyway, he was riding one of those moped scooter things, right? He was riding one of those moped scooter things, and I was asking about it. So, along with some other things, when I get back into the studio, I will be talking about it, plus some news that I found. All right, y'all. I'll see you in a second.
All right, so, okay, right now, because of the fact that I'm in my house, right, I got my TV on as well as my AC in my van. Okay, so let me just get through a couple things here. And where's my shirt sleeve? Here it is. So right here, these scooter mopeds, what have you, right? Like I was saying, I was having a cool conversation versus like a 50cc, and this is, what he, and it's funny because, it was really big, the one that he had, so he had his kids with him. But a 50cc was something like 1,000, and here in state of Connecticut, 50cc was like 1,000, and 150cc was 1,500. So, and then there's kids and what have you to make them faster and are still legal under the whatever. The 50cc you do not need. The 50cc you do not need. Okay, everybody, as I was saying, right? And I got my AC, my TV on. I'm in my house. So in the conversation I was having, right, like these type of things, right, the one that he had his kids with him, he had his two kids with him. It was really cool. But a 50cc was 1,000, a 150cc was 1,500. A 50cc, you do not need to register. You don't even need a license for or whatever. So a lot of guys coming home from prison, and if anybody watches After Prison's show with Joe Guerrero knows what I'm talking about. A lot of guys coming home from prison, they're trying to get jobs and whatever. They normally get a 50cc. And then the 150cc, they will, you need at least a driver's license, because you got to register it and all that stuff. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool to me. I would love to have something like this, just to kind of drive around town or whatever. Now, I believe it's the 150cc is where, because both of them you can get a kit so they can go a little bit faster and still remain legal. So, under the conditions and laws and what have you. But I would love to get something like this just to travel around town. I don't know, maybe go to another, maybe go to another state. I never know. I mean, you never know. So, this is really cool and what have you. All right, so on the Epoch Times, and yes, I get it. You know what? I get it. Epoch Times, Edge of Wonder, whatever. But, I do like their reporting, so I tend to use them from time to time on a lot of different things. It says Illinois governor deploys 125 National Guard troops to Chicago ahead of the Chauvin verdict. The verdict. And that was today on April 20th, 2021 that it was written. It says Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker on Monday authorized the deployment of the Illinois National Guard to Chicago ahead of the verdict in the trial of former Minneapolis officer Derek Chauvin, who faces second-degree murder and other charges over the May 2020 death of George Floyd. I'm going to put this link in the description box below. I've been saying this for a long time. If they do not find George Floyd guilty, people will riot. That's just what's going to happen. That is just what's going to happen. I mean, what can you expect, It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Whether we like it or not, it doesn't matter. It's going to happen. It's one of those things where, people are upset. People are upset of what's going on. And it doesn't really matter what side of the fence you're on or whatever. It's, shit is happening. Shit is happening. And it's one of those things where you can't really talk about like that. It sucks. It really sucks because it doesn't matter what side of the fence you're on, you're going to have enemies. Alright, so I'm going to give you another story really quick. Give me 1 second. Where is it? Oh, here you go. On Blaze Media. Again, I will be sharing this article in the description box. Dr. Fauci admits considering personal freedoms over restrictions is very frustrating. Right now, what we need to do is get this behind us. Get this behind us, this P word. I like how this picture shows him doing the quotation signs. Dr. Anthony Fauci, Chief Medical Advisor to President Joe Biden. Mind you, he was also the Chief Medical Advisor to President Trump. Admitted Friday that weighing the C-19 pan word restrictions against personal liberties is something he finds very frustrating. Fauci's admission came one day after Rep. Jim Jordan, a Republican from Ohio, confronted the sickness doctor about the infectious disease doctor about when the Biden administration would recommend lifting the P word related restrictions so that Americans get their freedom back. What did Fauci say while speaking with MSNBC host Joy Reid? Fauci suggested that personal freedom should take a backseat to public health measures. There's so much more to this, and I'm going to say this Fauci, you really need to, like, seriously, you do. You really need to So, I mean, there's a lot going on. You got to pay attention to every article, every news, everything, what have you. And, decide for yourself.
All right, so, for the rest of the day, I'm just pretty much going to relax. I know this video took about 2 days to make. And to be honest with you, when it comes down to it, I have my good days and my bad days where I'm not inspired because, I'm dealing with a lot of physical pain, a lot of physical issues, a lot of health issues, things like that. And then just trying to get back to walking again, and not a lot of people know I was paralyzed in 2019 due to a bad fall that I had, and I pulled my quads. So just trying to get back to walking normally has been a struggle. But I'm doing everything that I can to try to stay healthy, to come up with new content for these vlogs, for everything that, for everything that I do, Hopefully you enjoy these videos, you enjoy these vlogs, and, you get some information out of them. But until next time, I'm Sway. I love you all. Peace.
It's just my opinion.